Welcome back to Deity Empires with me, Time and Tactics, where we're looking at all the forces of Everlong massing on our board. It's a ton of units here. We have exactly one by the border. We have another one, well, our main force, heading down. So it's looking pretty bad. Let's take a look and see what we actually are facing here. First of all, we have an army here of 4,000, plus an army here of 6,300. That's pretty good. What do we have facing us here on the border? Here's one army of 4,700 in strength. Doesn't look like there is a hero, but there's a Wood Elf Archer, a Mountain Dwarf Balloon Bomber, 3 Wood Elf Warriors, 1 Captain, 1 Ranger, and 1 Tree Ent. Let's take a look at them here. If I select them, I don't think the Wood Elf Warrior, let's look at them. They're not that good. They're like the basic Hyman Spearmen that we have, but they don't have a range attack. So they have 1 to 3 in damage, hit chance 27. The armor rating's not that great. 4 in health. We can handle those units, I think. Then we have the Archer, so a ranged unit. They have 6 hit points there instead. 27 damage, 8 in range, 1 to 3 damage, only 1 strike. Or they have a small knife that doesn't do anything. Also manageable, I feel, right? That takes care of them. But then the Wood Elf Captain. The Captain is pretty good. 16 hit points here. And he's level 3. He does 2 to 5 damage. That's a good number. Plus, look at the armor rating. He has that medium armor and large shield, which is very, very good to get that, isn't it? So 1 to 4, he can absorb that. So he's going to be dangerous. Going down the list, what else do we have? A Ranger. The Ranger is pretty similar, which, by the way, they all have these forest-related skills. That's not going to matter because we are going to be in the mountains or in the hills in our territory. So that's good. That's something at least. So the Ranger, he has 17 hit points, 1 more. He is not as good as on defense though, 2.1. And then he does less damage, 1 to 4. However, he has 3 strikes. So you get to attack 1 more time for each one of the figures here. So 12 attacks. That's pretty crazy. And then he has a little bit of magic, 11 mana here. He can do True Sight, which I don't think it does anything. It just helps him see invisible units. Thorns, though, is okay, doing 1 to 2 physical damage to melee attackers if you attack a unit that has that buff. So if he casts that on a hero with a lot of hit points, that would help them out a lot. But they don't have a hero here, so that's good. And he can only do 1. 6 mana. And he only has 11, so need 1 more to cast it twice. Okay, so that's that unit. No, it's not. There's 1 more. I mean, there's more units here in the stack. Mountain Dwarf Balloon Bomber. We know about that one from our side of things. But the Wood Elf Tree Ent. So it's going to be susceptible to fire, as you can see here. That helps us a little bit. We have 1. Is it a bowman? I think it is, right? They can do that fire arrow, do extra damage. So that's going to be beneficial. Takes 100% more damage. So we're going to get, instead of 1 to 2, it's going to be, 2 to 4. So that's good. It's a little bit more. But he has 88 hit points here. And he can do Animate Lesser Tree Ent. Bring in, summon, basically, for 15. He has 21. He can do one of those. Or he can do Barkskin, helping out another unit to get more armor chance. So instead of 25% to block, it'll be 30. Grows in size. What is this one here? This unit grows in size. It levels up. May gain health and movement points as it grows. That's really good. He's level 2 right now. I don't know. Level 5 he might grow, right? Hide in forest. Doesn't matter. Strong. Thorns. So if you attack him, you're going to take damage yourself. That's a strong unit. I mean, this army right here, I'm worried about this one. What do you think? Alright, let's look at the next one. 3,000 in strength. That's a warrior, a skirmisher, and an archer. And I think we know about the warriors, right? The skirmisher is a bowman, right? Yeah, 2 types of attack. Short bow and then entangling shot. And this one will do... What does it do? Ammo 10, damage 1, but entangles, like web, basically. So really high chance of succeeding with that. 43. And he has 10 ammo. He can do it in the battle. That's no problem for him there. He has 1 of those. And then he has an archer. Straight up. No, he had 2 skirmishers. Straight up ranged unit. Yeah, straight up there. More manageable unit. This one here. Moving on to the west. Here's another one, and look at this one. Look at the last unit. Osterafaln. He has a lot of warriors, this stack here, but he has a hero. This hero has 118 hit points. Not very good in armor. That's because he is a Pikemen mercenary rider. And those get that charge attack, so he gets an additional initiative and more damage. But on the flip side, when he defends, he's going to be worse. 1 to 12 damage, 5 strikes. Not bad. And he also has a potion. Also dangerous. How much is this one? 4,100, 4,700, yeah. And then this one over here, 3,600, Wood Elf Warrior, Skirmisher, Captain, Archer. Seen that before. Here, Skirmisher, Archer, Warrior. One single Wood Elf Archer. Captain, Warrior, Archer. Skirmisher, Archer, Warrior. Yeah, I mean, he has the same kind of units. Well, 2 Wood Elf Sprites over here. Flying. Small, so it's hard to hit them. Yep. They can do Cure Poison. That's all they can do here. They're not great. I mean, they're flying, so we got to take them out. Well, they can be at a distance. You keep on firing, right? 50 ammo. We can't reach them. We have to have units that can take care of them. And then if we do, if we have flying units or ranged units, then he has no chance of surviving, I think. That's that unit down here. And then we have this one. 1 dwarf here. So that's what we are facing there. And we don't know. There might be more over here on this side of things. I don't know. There's nothing in front of that city now, so that's something. We have our unit here. And keep in mind, if we're using a dwarf, and we have 3 of them here, and they're in a mountain hex on the battle map itself, then they get a modifier of, what do they get? They get Mountaineer. They go faster, and they give a plus 10 hit chance when attacking or when being attacked. So instead of 25% or 29, then we get 39, which is very good. Now, these mountain dwarfs are not good by themselves. 4 hit points, 2 to 4 damage, not terrible. So, that's 3 of them here. Remember, Gear? Yeah, he's also a dwarf. We really should try to meet them on mountains or hills. Same thing. Get the same benefit here on both of them. Can we do that? Maybe. There is a wall here. They have to stop as soon as they get to the wall before they can move on. So they move, next turn they move in here, and then we get to move 1, 2, 3, 4. We would almost get there. That's unfortunate. Wish I had a road there now. Okay, but anyway, so we have this unit down here. He's going to stay down here, I think, right? We have one more thing. Well, we have a couple things up our sleeve. If you look at the cities here, you can see the city garrisons here. They are pretty strong, I feel. We have quite a few units. We packed the cities there. Brompton is the one that's exposed, and we do have units here that have that lesser arcane strike. Yeah, I know, it's not much, but it's 1 more damage. So as we fire behind the wall with a lot of ammo, we're going to do more damage, right? So that's going to be good. Is that, what does it do? 1 additional damage per strike. So 1 to 4, could be 2 to 5. So those 3, I think, all have that. This one as well. Yep, Hyman Scout as well. 1 to 3 damage, plus 1. So that's going to be good. And then Brompton itself has what? How many units? 3. So a total of 6 units in the city of Brompton itself. Yeah. So that's not enough, I don't think. But we could try to shuffle in more units, right? Because right now, Brompton would have to have defense. Door would have to have defense. But anything else probably is fair game. Like in Moor, we have 2 of these very fast cav here, right? Move and shoot, range distraction. You know, we could put them there too. I think I'm going to bring them down. They have 6 moves. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Can't quite get in there. Yeah, they can't get in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I guess so. Yeah, that's fine. Oh, there's a road there. Yeah, let's go there and just add it to the city. We can't put more. Well, actually, I shouldn't say that. I don't know if you can have more than 6 in there, or 8, but now we have at least 5. And they are all ranged units. So as they hack away on the wall that we have here in Brompton, we have a wall, don't we? Yeah, we do. We can keep on firing on them, right? So that's a good reason to be standing in the city and wait for them there. So we may want to do that. That's one army. I'm going to leave. I'm going to take him. I mean, already took him, but let's do that. What do we have in Werv? We have 2 units. They're kind of slow to move. I don't think anybody's going to come here, right? I mean, I think if you're going to see an attack from Grimdire, it's not going to be from this direction. It's going to be from the other direction. So we could take them. I feel I should take them. Right? Or should we take one of them and move over here to more? So we at least have 1 unit. Now, if they attack us, it's going to be with more than a couple units, right? We'll go over to more, though. There. Okay, door, we have a couple units as well. 1 prospector, okay. That musketeer might be... we'll take him. He's a dwarf. You know, dwarfs do very well in mountains, so let's go down to Brompton. We'll take him for sure. I kind of want to meet them preferably here, but I don't think I can... Yeah, next turn I can get that musketeer, and we can switch out one of the other ones, you know, and get more benefits there. If we attack somebody in the mountain hex, which we can do with these ranged units, we get a 10% chance to do more damage there. What do we have in Garrix? We have 2 towers, by the way, in Garrix, so that's good. We have no dwarfs here. We have a spearman and a bowman. I'm kind of wanting to have the bowman. I kind of want to take the bowman and move them because they have more ammo and they do a little bit more damage. We could then have them help out behind the wall. They're good for attacking walls, though. Right? I don't think this counts if they're attacking us. They're behind a wall, maybe, but I think it really means, you know, if you're defending a wall. But we'll see. I think we'll take him. There, we'll take him and move him over to Brompton as well. Do we have any more here? What do we have here? We have 2 of them. But I don't want to leave it completely empty either, right? But we do have a good one here, level 5. Oh, we need to take him. He has a flame arrow. Yeah, let's take him. If you're running to that end, be good to have him. That's this unit here. Move him down there. Okay, so that means we're kind of now beefing up our defense a little bit. Yeah, 5 here. In Keg, we have quite a few. Should we bring them down as well? I don't think we need to bring down the wood elves, right? I mean, they're good in force, but I'm not going to do too much attacking there right away. Hyman Spearman here is high level, and he also has that flame strike. We'll take him as well as the bowman and move them down as well. I don't know if that's going to help, but we'll give it a shot. Dinst, we don't have anything. I don't think we have any units at all. Well, we have the free garrison, that's all. Okay, so that's something we can do. We can now maybe take our dwarves and combine them, because we have... How many do we have here, actually? We have 1 musketeer, and then gear, plus 1 musketeer here. That's 3, and then 3 more here. We can have an army of 6, basically, dwarfs, if you wanted to do that. One more thing we can do, and that's what I thought about. I thought about something here after last episode, is that you remember how we used up we used a bunch of mana to create that ring. I think it was for him here. Yeah, ring, plus 4 mana and 2 skill level, which is great. I like it. That is good. However, we still have about 5,000 left, and this number here, well, it's not really accurate. We make over 200 actually. We used a little bit already. We make 200 mana every turn. We can only use a maximum of 90 because of our meditation. So even if we were to use all our mana for something, we would still have enough for the meditation the following turn, as long as we wait 1 turn. And what would we use it for? Well, we would use it for a magic item. To create a magic item, we can either go to the city that has magic items. If you go to a city that does not have magic items, but they have a blacksmith, then you get the option to create items. But once you pick one, you can only modify the material. Instead, what we want to do is we want to go to Keg. Keg has that Artificer's Workshop. If I select create item, we get a lot of more options there. The other way to do it would be go out here and then go to items and then click down here, and it's going to pick the best one, Keg in this case. It doesn't really matter where you build it because it goes into the general stock. So then the next thing would be, if you want to use that mana, we don't have any gems. Well, we have one gem, I think. Don't think you can do anything with that, just a one gem. If we want to use it, what are we going to use it on? Well, I'm thinking a hero, because somebody like Gear, because he's going to be up front, take a lot of damage. If he is decked out with something like boots or another ring, or maybe a weapon, he's going to be even more productive, even more effective here. His defense is 3.7. I would love to increase that. Still pretty good, though. Still pretty good. But maybe a weapon is better for him, like an axe of some kind. Let's take a look at the options that we have. Oh, by the way, when you look at heroes, you want to look at the hero, and you look at this here, Mounted Dwarf Warrior. So his core type is Mounted Dwarf Warrior. So any weapon or any armor you create that says it's Mounted Dwarf Warrior can use it, he could use it as well. So let's go ahead and take a look what we can do on the magic item side. Let's say we want to get let's look at the Dwarven Axe. Seems like a reasonable name. Mountain Dwarf Warrior. Okay, gear is good. He can use it. Let's go ahead and left click. Now, here's a lot of things we can do to it. We don't have, I think, enough. With weapons, adamantium is required. We don't have very much. We need 10. We have 0 in keg. We have to ship something over. I mean, I don't have 10 anyway. Totally, So forget about that. We can give him some special abilities here. These tend to take gems. And we have one arcane gem. I gotta check that out. Yeah, by the way, I'm going to spend a lot of time here. This episode, kind of come up with a plan because I feel otherwise it might be my last couple episodes here coming up. What do we have? If you go back here on this page, what do we have in gems? One arcane that we found. Okay, it's good. But one, I don't think one will buy us anything at all. If we pick that Dwarven Axe again, one gem. So Burning Strike, well, you can just look down here. 3 fire gems, right? What is this on? 3 death? No, I don't know which one that is. Flame Strike, fire gem, 10. And a lot of mana. Disintegration, sounds good to me. Agonizing, that's death, isn't it? 3. Greater Undeath, 10. So none of those. What about here? These. Frost Strike. 1. Well, wait a minute. That's only 1. But it costs 10,000 mana. Fire Strike, 1. Acid Strike, nope. Slowing Strike, 3. Oh, we have 1. Blinding Strike, we need 4. Charming, we need 5. Freezing, 4. Fear, no. Cursing, Shocking, Lightning, nothing. Can't do any of that. Other weapons might be better for us. I don't know. But let's take a look at what else we have. So we can do more damage. That +1 damage means both the minimum and the maximum goes up. So if you normally do 2 to 5, you would do 3 to 6. Max damage means only the max size. So if you do 2 to 5, it would be 2 to 6 instead. Hit chance is just that percentage chance of hitting. So if it's 25, it would be 27. Initiative means who strikes first, and that is useful if they're about to die. They don't get the hit back. So if you have a hero that's going to come in and attack, like you have him set up to be somebody who can take something out, like a cav, that I think would be helpful maybe. Although they have that charge anyway if they get that strike. Yeah, okay. Yeah. And then we have number of attacks. Number of attacks is the... well, let's look at the number of attacks. I don't want to say it's the wrong thing here. He has 1 figure. He has 6 strikes here. So we would get 1 more of those. That seems very good, actually. And for a unit of 1 figure, it wouldn't be as good. But for other ones that have a lot of them, that'd be extremely helpful. So if I go back into Dwarven Axe. Number of attacks cost me 2,000, yep. Or 8,000. Yeah, it's expensive. So we can't do very much. We can do a little bit of like +1 damage. We can do, or +2 max damage. It's about the same, right? 4,000, 3,000. More variable, this one. We can increase the hit chance, 400. That's actually pretty cheap, 400. Or 1,600. Or 3,600. I could do this one. Let's say +4 hit chance. And then, multiplier there. No, 12,000. Oh, that's 12,000. Oh, anyway. Yeah, it's a multiplier anyway, but let's look here. If I put 1 damage, 3,000, and then +4, that goes up to 6,972. Individually, you'll be able to do it. Didn't think it was going to work that way. Okay. Or, oh, wait a minute, here are the strikes. That's number of attacks. So these are the strikes. Okay. So the strike would cost me 20,000. That makes sense. If you have 6 units, it would be a lot more. Number of attacks is, normally you can do 2. You can do 3 in a round, and I guess 2,000. Yeah. Would be good, actually, to get that. Can't do that. Tempted to get this one. Can't do this. It's like I need to look at this. Oh, yeah, +1 max damage. I can do 1 extra attack. So 3 instead of 2. And then an extra max damage. Or we can go up with 2 more hit chance. Yeah, that's all. I can basically create 1 item. You gotta have a ton of mana to create a lot of items here. But number of attacks might be helpful, right? Because he's very good with every single attack he makes. I do want to get that, I think. So let's say we do that. Okay, so that takes care of that. What else can we possibly do? Well, let's look at those cities again. Garrix, we have 2 units left there. Spearmen. Indoor, we have 1 unit. I feel I need to leave that, right? We can't just leave it completely empty. Everybody else is kind of streaming down to help out here. We have to see what happens, right? Moving back, we move back our engineers and the prospector. God, just as I was getting going here. You remember this prospector thing I was doing? Like I was focusing on getting every single one here so I can get 40%, which I think is a good strategy, except if you play on a higher level, I think very hard. It's, maybe average, above average. Very hard in a difficult level. You don't have as much time. I took my time getting a lot of stuff going. A little bit slow, right? Probably couldn't do that just yet. Maybe I should have done, well, maybe not focus on this as much, right? I did start on the city walls, though, so. But you know what? We can talk about that later. After I lose. About that. So, what else can we do as far as spells? Can't really do anything here. I can do max battle mana. 23. We're not going to gain enough for another level. Raise Dead won't do anything. We can save it for heal. I don't need heal right now. I don't need to save it though, do I? I can just do battle mana. Why not? 65, go up 1. Because then when we're in battle, then I would have a chance to do my heal. 11. Can do it 6 times. Oh, no. Yeah, I can if I get 1 more. 6 times. 4 to 8 plus 10% per magic level. And we said we were what? 2. Level 2. So we can do 4 to 8 plus 20%. Yeah. It's not bad. It's not terrible. Keep in mind, when they attack Everlong, they're going to have their hero, their god, Everlong, on their side as well. He is level 5 here in Arcane. It's not bad. They're going to cast spells as well. Okay, so what do we do? What do we do then? Do we go ahead and buy that item? I think I will. Let's go back in and pick that item. You know what? We have all this mana stuff here. Why don't we give that to our wizard? We could have given this to the wizard, couldn't we? Mana 8. Remember he needed 4 mana? Oh no, we can't. That's the angel. Okay, so never mind. He could have gotten this one. Mana 10. Yeah, okay. So the magic missile wand of mana. We need to get that to him. Why would we not give that to him? Should have done that before. I wouldn't have spent my money, probably. Although he also got 2 levels in magic there, right? Heroic Cloak of Magical Prowess. Magic level 1 goes up 1 level. Yeah. Alteration Wizard. Magic level 1. That's good. Mana value 100. Who else can have it? That's the only one, I think, that can use it. But what does that mean? He is level... What is it right now? Magic level 9. So level 10 is what he would be. This magic missile does what? 1 additional missile is fired for every 3 magic levels of the caster. Well, he has 9 right now. So he has 48 in mana. So he can do... Well, he gets 3 more missiles. That's good. 2 to 5 damage. Cost 9. So it's quite a few there he can cast. From a distance, anywhere. Right? Cast range unlimited. We can take out his hero, maybe. But do I need to give him the cloak? I don't think I need to give him the cloak. There's really no benefit. Although, why not give him the cloak? There's nobody else who can use it. Right? Yeah. We'll take it. Oh, wait a minute. Heroic Cloak of Magical Prowess. He can't use it. We can use... Those two can have it? Okay. Equipable Alteration Wizard. He can use it. Does he already have a cloak right now? He doesn't. That's a cloak right there. Body armor, right? So I don't know why he can't do it. Maybe because he already equipped one this turn. Possible. But we can give it to one of these. Oh, gear. And our hero. They can get mana. That's no point. Okay, so that's that. Well, I'd say we go ahead and create that item. Let's do it. So create the item, and we said to get an axe. Get more damage in. The other option would be to do something like boots, and they get then more armor chance, but I'm going to go for the axe. Let's go for the axe. We said to give him, what was it again? 1 attack? Nope. There, we can do this. That seems pretty good. So he's going to do 1 more damage, max, and then 1 extra attack, 3 instead of 2. I think that's all I can do, right? If I do a strike, hey, look at that, 66,000, 33,000, 20,000. Yeah, it multiplies. 1 max damage and 1 number of attack extra. So let's go ahead and create that item. All right, done. Next turn we can have available. He can then jump in. Number of attacks, he gets 2, right? Yeah, 2, not strikes. So that's going to be helpful. 1 more attack. But that's next turn. I don't think I can do anything else. Magic research. We're doing prayer. I don't think I want prayer. We can do bless or greater heal. It's going to take me too long though, right? We only make 56 per turn, so it's going to take like 10 turns more than that to get like the greater heal, but it might be worthwhile. Or this one, bless, probably bless. We'll do bless. Put that on the top, and then we'll do after that. No, wait a second. Yeah, heal after that. Then spellbook, then prayer. Yeah, probably like that. Might be a moot point anyway if they attack us here, right? So we're bringing down all the units here, leaving him here. We'll see where they go. And then after that, we'll see what happens here. I think that's really all I can do. Is there anything else I can do? Well, we can look at our cities, I guess, maybe, and see what they're building here. Can we change something? Well, we're getting that paladin. Oh, yeah, we're getting our paladin, too. We're getting... that goes up by 54 every turn. We need, what, 3 turns? No, we need more than that. 4 turns, probably, right around there, to get that paladin out. Might be too late then, but he is pretty good. 26. Could almost give him a magic item, but I don't have enough right now. He can do lesser heal as well, and he has a charge attack, armor piercing. Enemy's armor is reduced by 50%. Very good. 18 is kind of low, but he gets that bonus charge attack. And 2 to 6 damage. And defense, actually quite good. Quite good. Okay, well, we'll see what he does when he comes out. Let's see what about the Garrix. What are we doing here? Mage District Guard Post. Well, I'm not going to stop that now. It's only 10 away, right? Instead, we'll schedule maybe somebody else here after that's done. Up in Keg, Artificer's Warehouse. We're already far along on that. That's where we can put in more mithril and stuff in our warehouse. Let's go for that. Brompton, though. Blacksmith here now. We're making 30 every turn. We probably should try and see what we can get here, because we haven't even started on this one. Spearman will take us 3 turns. Yeah, 4. May want to do that. Otherwise, we don't have anything, so I'll go for a Spearman here. In Moor, which is just slightly northeast of there, we could go Descent. I got to get that. I have to assume I'm going to win. And then we need that District Guard Post 5 Descent reduction. Otherwise, I could get the Spearman. But we only make 22. It will take a long time. And then in Werv, I don't have enough there. And that's brand new as well. Okay. Well, that's all I can do. Well, I think I want to go ahead and go to the next turn. Right. That's really all I can do. Let me see here. If I go to next, he cannot move. They can move. Do we need to move somewhere else? Should we take a chance if they attack us? Like, if we put our unit here, only one of their armies can attack us. This one. With the hero. This turn, right? Because it's in the mountains. And we have 3 dwarfs there. They don't have any. And then we could still move back if we need to. Whereas if we put ourselves here, they would be able to attack with 2. What's the benefit of going here? Well, we kind of stopped them earlier, right? Then, otherwise, they can move in here, move in there, and move in here. Yeah, I think I'll go up here. Can I defeat them? 4,000, 4,100. Yeah. We are not in the city, but I'm going to bring down gear. Yeah, I'm agonizing. I know I am. Could we make this? What does he have? Wood Elf Warrior. Remember, we have the heal as well, right? We can do heal. They don't have 1 bowman. That's it. So they're going to be slow to get going. We have a lot of range units, so we're going to pepper them as they get closer. But once they get close, it's going to be a problem. Our 2 Mountain Dwarf Warriors, we got to give them healing, which I can do. And the next turn I get more because, we are... well, I'm increasing max battle mana. I think that's okay, right? Yeah. I think it's trying to fill up the battle mana first before it goes to the next spell that we're casting. Okay, we'll go up here. Let's do it. Let's stay there. And I'm going to go to the next turn and see what happens. He's moving away. He's moving up there. Turn 190. Magic District Guard Post. Mercenaries in Garrix. Let's take it. Oh yeah. Dwarven Axe of Butchering is ready. City Morgana Worker. I want to look here first though. They're coming up this way. Why? There's forest. There's a forest here, and we are far away. Garrix has what? 2 units. But Garrix has 2 walls. They're going to have a hard time getting through there. Up in Door, we don't have that many units anymore. Well, 1. The Prospector's going to move out. What did they do? They didn't move in. Oh, he moved in. Yeah, he moved in. Okay. That's actually tempting now. Because we have 2 armies here that can... No, we don't have. We have 1. We could take these units. We could do, like, attack here and try to take out as many of these as possible with 1 set of units, and then come in with our main, second army here and attack there and kind of hold off that. I don't know. There's 5 units here. He has 8, right? So that's going to be hard for us. We're going to be losing these units then. He's trying to think out loud what I want to do here. So he's moving west. He's obviously trying to get up here. It's almost tempting to move them back to Garrix, and then in Garrix get another... Yeah, we'll take that scout. There. Okay, the scout is done. Building complete in Garrix, Magic District Guard Post. Okay, now, let's build something else here. What can we possibly build here? Well, we're probably making quite a bit, aren't we? 70 in production every turn. So, getting a pikeman, what does the pikeman do? Negate charge attack. Yeah, they're going to have, I don't know about that. First defense, that means we're going to be attacking, +2 initiative. But other than that, they don't do too much. 2 to 4 damage. Defense not very good. And that would cost us what? 205. The cav is 205. The spearman is only 95. 2 turns. I think we have to take this one, right? Or a bowman. I'm thinking now, putting all those bowmen behind the wall. We'll do that. Let's take that there. We did mercenaries. That's done. City of Moore gained a worker. What are we looking at here? Yeah, it's okay. We got more battle mana, so that's good. Item is ready. Dwarven Axe of Butchering. Well, we're going to take that and give to gear here. Number of attacks 1 and damage is 0 to 1. Let's double check. It actually did what we thought it would do, or what I thought it would do. Go back to gear here. So 3 attacks now. Oh yeah, that's good. 4 to 9 instead of 4 to 8. So Dwarven Axe of Butchering is right there. That's good. I mean, I'm very happy with that. That's really all we can expect from him. We have no potions whatsoever. We can reach down here, or we could go here and then down. Yeah, down here. We can go like that and catch them. Maybe take gear and them down here, blocking that, and then we'll use our army here to take him on. If they send one army at a time, it will be okay. Because right now, can we move down here? We cannot reach with him. We cannot reach with him. But we could send him into the city. Probably do that. We have one tower. And we have a wall. Yeah, we have a wall. Building that spearman as well. And we have 5 units in here, right? Didn't we say? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. All behind the wall. Good. If we send those 2 into the city. I think I want to do that. So we have 7. Now it's going to be tough to take. Because we also have, I think, 3 of those garrison units. And then we'll leave them. He's going to rest. They're going to rest. If we leave them here. I could attack there. He had to stop because of the wall. But now we can move. So what if I go put myself in a better spot? Maybe somewhere around here so we can reach him more easily. What about this unit here? He can't quite get home. Oh, wait, that's 4 units. Yeah, I can get there. You know, that's pretty good. That's 4 units. Now, I think he can move right now. 1, 2, 3. He can attack me here. So what if we go to here? There. And then we'll take this one. Can you get in there? You cannot get in there yet. I want to be in the mount. Why do I want to be in the hills? Defending. I think you get a bonus there, right? He can't reach me either. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Okay, we'll go up here. So now we're going to have 5 units here. And then we're going to have, 5 total. And then we have an army here of 7 in the city. That's, pretty strong, I feel. And then we have our real army outside. Pretty good as well. So we can take them on there. But is it better to go over here then? I think it is better to go here. And then we'll wait. I don't want to take... Do I want to take him on now? He has... What does he have? Wood elf, captain. And that tree ent. What I really want to use is my main army, right? Not this army. Since I'm here now, I can't actually go into the city. It's too full. But I think I should stay here. In the hills. We'll stay in the hills. We have 3 dwarfs. That's going to be helpful. And then we'll take... I think we should take Gear and his army up here. And put him there. A little bit of movement left. Yep, you can rest. And then you can rest as well. And what else do we do? We have 1,700 in money there. I don't think I want to be caught unprepared, but... Maybe let you rest as well. Where's my... Prospector? He's right here. Let's take him. We can send him up to Dinst and see if there's anything up there, just to play it safe, right? Moves 1. He can't go anywhere. He can go here, but I don't want that. Do I? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I do. Actually, I do want to go there. And they can move. They can move 2 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. Okay, we'll rest with them as well. And he has 4 movement left. Okay, this guy. Okay, yeah. What do I want to do in Dinst? I want to probably build a farm before I do anything else. Yeah, let's go over there. Build that farm. And I'm bringing 1 unit across here. In Garrix, we now have 3 units. But they're streaming west. It might not do anything. Since we have our army here. Yeah. Dor has 1 bowman. I don't want to lose Dor. We'll move this unit in here. So 2 units now. Yeah, Garrix is pretty good. And that's it. That's it for that turn. Yeah, I know it's a little slow going, but you know what? If I don't have to lose this game, I don't want to. So anyway, come back next time. And I'm recording these back-to-back, these last couple episodes. So if you put a suggestion there, I may not have seen it, but wish me luck. And if you have any thoughts, put them down in the comments. And I will see you guys later.